My name is Will Pickering. I'm the Chief Operating Officer at Blackhawk Country Club in Danville, California. This club was established in 1983. It's a member-owned private club, and we are one of the biggest, both by revenue and by footprint, clubs in the country. There were really two challenges we were facing here at the club. The first one was we were being influenced by the loud minority of members and not necessarily the silent majority that represents the bulk of our membership. So what Players First allowed us to do was really get a pulse on our entire membership, what their priorities were and what was most important to them. The second challenge we had was a lack of benchmarking. So we sort of had ideas, we used SurveyMonkey in the past on what was important to our members, but we had no comparison on if it was good or bad. So for example, when we learned our NPS score for food and beverage was a 10, but the benchmark was a -15, we knew we were on the right track and doing something right. On our most recent survey, our Lakeside Clubhouse decor and furnishings was our lowest scored metric. So now we know where to invest our capital dollars and our resources to make a bigger impact on what's most important to our members. Also, it helps us get their support when we want to ask for an assessment or additional funding to service the $2 million refresh we have later this year. From a development standpoint, we didn't know that the #1 reason members join our club is actually for our fitness center, despite the fact that we have 2 championship golf centers. So we know that in the future, when we're building our master facilities plan, to continue to be very competitive in our fitness offerings. Another thing that came out of it from a development standpoint was our referral program. So when we learned that only 50% of our members had referred a member within the last 2 years, we know that the offer we had wasn't attractive enough and it allowed us to change so we can have a more attractive referral program. I'd recommend Players First to anyone who's having trouble getting board buy-in or member buy-in for certain projects. I've been lucky enough to be at many clubs. They've all happened to use Players First, and that's one of the reasons we brought it here to Blackhawk Country Club, is I've seen the success that comes from knowing really what your members want.